Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Damien with White Belt Goons. Today I want to talk about the importance of the mat buddy. That's right. The mat buddy is the person at your gym who takes you under their wing. And if you're like me, guys, if you're older, if you're starting this a little bit later in life, this is such a intricate sport. There's so much that goes into learning and understanding jiu-jitsu, and that's well before you get to a point where you can consider yourself knowledgeable or good, right? And I have been very clear. I've been very transparent. Guys, I suffer from high functioning depression. I suffer from anxiety. I have a lot of, self-image issues. And for me, getting into jiu-jitsu was so beneficial to my mental health. But at the same time, it was almost extremely detrimental to my self-image because I have a very complicated background and history with competition. We'll talk about that in some future videos. I have a very complicated history with how my parents viewed progress or success, and all of that I brought onto the mat. But going through the last 2 years of jiu-jitsu, I have struggled to make connections. I've struggled to kind of find my place in this environment where a lot of the guys are younger, a lot of the guys are more athletic, a lot of the guys are in better shape. I go to a very competitive gym. We have a very strong culture of MMA and guys who are competing in the cage. So coming in as an older guy who's struggling just to get up, off the mat, from warm up or from each round, like I had some issues with that. But I have over the last 3 months been taken under the wing, or under the wings rather, of some of the older guys in the gym. I'm 48. Some of the guys in their 50s, some of the guys who are approaching 60. I don't know if they recognized that I was struggling. I don't know if some of the coaches reached out to some of these guys, but however it happened, these guys, a couple of different guys in the gym, came over to me within the last 3 months, and they were like, hey, look, we want you to start rolling with us. We want you to start, training with us. Like when we're here at the gym and we're in our class, we want you to partner up with us. Like they really took it upon themselves to kind of ingratiate me into this group of the older guys and really pour into me and share with me that a couple of things that I was unaware of, or a couple of things that maybe I had some blind spots. Some of the most important things that they were telling me is that, look, you are doing a great job. You are developing. You are getting better. You're just comparing yourself to this younger group of guys. I want you to focus on what it's like when you're rolling with us. And these are guys who are purple belts approaching their brown belt. But be that as it may, it just really reiterated to me how important it is to have people in your corner. And I have tried to take that same initiative and be that person for the newer guys who are coming into the program now. We've got guys who are in their late 30s, early 40s, mid 40s that are coming in, just over the last couple of months who have began training. And I can see within those guys a lot of the struggles and a lot of the issues that I was personally dealing with. So I've taken it upon myself to pay forward or pay back what these guys have given to me. I've tried to be a resource. I've tried to be a supportive rolling partner. I've tried to, share my experiences from competition and, what I've experienced going through all of the range of emotions and issues when you're first starting out as a grappler. And even with this channel, I'm making videos like this is a way for me to give back to that community. So I wanted to share 2 things with you. Number one, how important it is for you personally to find that mat buddy, to find that mentor, to help guide you on your process, because so many things that I have dealt with, I know that I'm not alone. I know that I'm not crazy for feeling, some of the emotions or some of the stresses that I felt trying to acclimate myself to this sport. But at the same time, how important it is to also be that mat buddy. It's so important to have people to lift us up and to be in our corner. But the best way to find people like that is to be people like that. Let me say that again. The best way to find people like that is to be people like that. Each one of us has an opportunity to help the next person, to help the next man, to be in that person's corner and to help build that person up as they struggle and they personally develop. And if you do that, I guarantee that you'll find that other people are also doing the same thing for you. So if you are new to jiu-jitsu, and when I say new, I'm saying under 5 years. If you've been doing this for, less than 5 years, what has been your experience with your mat buddy? Who was the first person that took you under their wing, poured into you, and helped to build you up as you were going through the early parts of your journey? Please share it in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you listening to me rant and ramble, and I hope you're having a great day. You guys be great.